Hello everyone, this is Babamots and welcome. Welcome to another Homeworlds game review. This is between Amnykon and Fork of Nature, both good players who've been featured before. Amnykon goes first, picks a yellow large Gemini. Fork also picks large yellow Gemini. So this will be a small universe. Both homeworlds are connected to both small and medium stars. Amnykon trades for small right away. So does Fork. Amnykon builds green. So does Fork. Amnykon spreads out. Nope, they changed their mind. They trade for yellow. So does Fork. Perfect mirror so far. So with the building of small green, and Amnykon moves to a new medium green colony. Okay, so Amnykon moves out their red ship, Fork moves out their green ship. Interesting. I kind of like Fork's colony better since they can build and diversify here. Amnykon, though, is getting a nice lead on reds. Fork gets the first medium ship. Amnykon gets the next one. Fork spreads out. That will discourage Amnykon from building any more red for now, I think. Amnykon takes green. Fork goes back to green as well. Amnykon trades for the first blue. Fork trades for another yellow. This opens up the medium yellows. Amnykon is blocked from building medium yellow at the moment. Amnykon moves out to have a better place to build. Fork takes medium yellow, Amnykon takes medium yellow. Fork goes back to green. Amnykon moves out their blue. Okay, so Amnykon has a nice head start in blue. They've produced a blue ship and put it at a non-blue star, so they've got plenty of room to build with it. Oh, they changed their mind. They went ahead and just built back at home. Since Fork doesn't have any blue, there's no threat there. Uh-oh. Ooh, Fork thinking about trading their little yellow for blue. That's at a blue star, and it's connected to Amnykon's home. If Fork were to commit to this move, Amnykon should definitely sacrifice Y2, move both of these blues into the colony for a supernova. Amnykon would be well ahead in material then. Okay, Fork realized the issue and took it back. Trading at home is safer here. That's one of the reasons it's hard to get blue, though. When you first trade for blue, you've got to do it at a blue star. And if your opponent already has a lead on blue, that puts you in danger of overpopulation right away. Okay, Amnykon spreads out the blues, and Fork's little blue has got to go somewhere. Yeah, if it's going to keep building, it's got to not be at Fork's home, and it can't be at Fork's colony because, well, actually, I guess it could be at Fork's colony at this point, since Amnykon couldn't get both little blues to Hera in one shot, but it's still pretty scary. But if Fork puts it in this B1 in its own colony, then it's liable to get threatened by one of Amnykon's mediums. So Fork's trying to figure out what to do. It puts it at a medium star so that none of Amnykon's mediums are connected to the colony. I think that's a better move. Alternatively, Fork could also have put it at a yellow system so that it could have run away if it got threatened, and prepared to sacrifice a little green to build more blue if the opportunity came. Okay, so Amnykon gets a medium blue. Fork takes one as well. Opens up the large, but Amnykon doesn't have a good place to build. Spreads out their blues. Yeah, so now Fork would like to prevent the large blue build. Amnykon, though, by discovering a small green star, has opened up the large green for building as well. So it's mostly a question here of what What sizes do people take? Although, Fork, honestly, I think should be pretty tempted by the opportunity to take out Amnykon's blue Homestar for relatively cheap, two mediums and a small in exchange for a Homestar and a small. Mm, I I might take that. Or it might be better, honestly, for Fork to build the green. That's the last green. Amnykon would not have a factory, and Fork would. Amnykon then either has to pass up building that large blue in order to defend their Homestar, or, well, risk losing the Homestar. So Amnykon would have to choose between keeping their Homestar and building a large blue. So I think Fork should have taken the big green. I think Fork should still take the big green. I think it's worth losing the little yellow for. I think. No, Amnykon blocks it now. Yeah, so Fork blocked the big blue build. Fork blocks the. Or, sorry, Fork originally blocked the big blue build. Amnykon blocks the big green build. And nobody gets a second big ship. Fork gets aggressive, invades a colony. Maybe. They move a green home, so they've got a factory. I think that's a good choice. They can leapfrog the medium red and get a large this way, or build two yellows at a time. If one of these yellows is gone, then building both yellows would be very attractive. Okay, here, one way to block Amnykon from getting that big blue is to move both of these blues into Amnykon's home and destroy the star. And actually, building the B3 for Fork, although it's vulnerable to overpopulation, Amnykon would have to sacrifice one of their only two yellow ships to do it. So building the B3 is not all that bad here. Okay, Fork wants to try to slow roll it. Amnykon takes the B3. If I'm Fork, I'd be... well, I'm a little tempted to... I would... I'm curious what would happen if Fork tries to capture these smalls. Amnykon would capture at least one of them back, I'm sure. Probably the red with a sacrifice. I don't know where that ends up, but I'm curious. But I'm not going to work it all out. Okay, Fork goes ahead and takes the blue star. I think Fork should have done the Y2 sacrifice to make sure that Amnykon didn't get a large ship out of it. I think I favor Amnykon's position despite being down a star. Amnykon's got lots more material. Okay, Amnykon trades for the Y3, working on taking yellows out of the bank in order to be less vulnerable. Fork now can do a factory build of the remaining yellows. Oh, okay. So, I think, okay, I take it back. I think Fork's got enough. I think Fork wins this. Okay, I wonder how this works out. Fork so Amnykon double invades. Fork needs every one of these. Oh no, that's not true. No, I think Fork still wins. So Amnykon is trying to threaten the rest of Fork's Doomsday Machine on both sides, so that whatever Fork moves in, Amnykon can capture part of the remains. So Fork sacrifices one Y2 to move, say, the Y1s into Amnykon's home, and then Amnykon can capture the remaining yellow, but there's now a yellow left in the bank that Fork can sacrifice and build that remaining yellow for the catastrophe in Amnykon's home. So I think this is not quite enough. I was starting to get... Yeah, I said I favored Amnykon's position, but I don't anymore. Fork taught me very quickly that this was not going to work. Oh, and Fork can just do the even more obvious thing to capture the colony invaders here. And Amnykon's really sunk now. Okay, and Amnykon concedes. Okay, well, yeah, it's not always wrong to destroy one of your opponent's home stars and require a few turns in before destroying the next home star. Fork had to do another build turn to get the yellow that they needed to destroy Amnykon's home star. So it worked out this time. Be careful in your own games, though. Try to do those types of build moves first before taking out one star. I wonder if Amnykon had got aggressive at their very first opportunity with that large blue. You guys have the freedom of rewinding, and I don't. But maybe rewind and take a look at that position. What would have happened if Amnykon, instead of trading for Y3, if they had moved that big blue into one of these colonies, threatening to start capturing yellow ships? Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.